Call of Duty is all about legacy. Whenever a new COD game needs to generate some hype, the quickest way to do that is to bring back legacy, bring back fan favorite guns and maps, make sure the community knows about it as well. Now, at the time of making this video, we still have not gotten an official Modern Warfare 3 reveal yet, but a lot of stuff's been leaked, including the logo, the title, the release date, and a huge chunk of the weapon base. Now, given the fact the game is fighting an uphill battle already, shouldn't be surprising at all that Sledgehammer is seemingly leaning hard on the nostalgia factor this time around, and there is a lot of COD Legacy weapons that are allegedly returning. So, today we're going to check out the craziest COD Legacy weapons that could be coming back in Modern Warfare 3. Keep in mind, they're not 100% confirmed, but they were leaked by sources that I trust, and I would say about 95% chance of them being legit. So you let me know in the comments if you think these weapons are going to be fun for the second, third, fourth, fifth time around. Welcome to the channel, everybody. Chaos here. And the first one is the G36C. It's one of the first leaked weapons that caught my eye over the last few weeks, and it was simply called the Holger in the new game. So as you've probably noticed over the last few years, Call of Duty has been taking real-world weapons and giving them new in-universe names, both to avoid licensing fees and creating a bunch of fictional weapon manufacturers that can be part of their campaign stories. But even though this rifle is called the Holger, it's obviously the G36C according to the leaks. And also, Modern Warfare 2019 players will remember the Holger 26 light machine gun that appeared in that game as DLC. It's pretty obviously meant to be an LMG variant of the classic rifle. So the standard Holger should be the AR that we all know and love from COD 4 and classic Modern Warfare 3. At number 9, the Type 95. Now, the Type 95 actually appeared in the original Modern Warfare 3, and while it was widely forgotten by the community, it's actually a really powerful gun. It was during the launch window. 3-round burst, bullpup assault rifle, had ridiculous 2-shot kill range, could melt people almost instantly. But after a few weeks, Sledge and Infinity Ward decided to bring the hammer down on it, quickly faded into the realm of forgotten COD weapons, and according to the leaks, the Type 95, also known as the QBZ-95 in real life, will make a return in Modern Warfare 3, but it will have the in-universe name of the CDG-58. Now, it's unclear if this is going to be a 3-round burst like the OG one, or if it will be full auto, but I think it's going to be pretty cool to see it in the new COD engine. Before we move on, guys, if you are over on TikTok, do me a favor. Link is at the top of the description. Go give my TikTok a follow. We are just about to cross 10,000 followers over there, and I'm pretty sure that Team Chaos could give it that boost. So take a second, right-click, go give me a follow if you enjoy food reviews, if you enjoy box openings, stuff in my life. I'll definitely like to see you over there. At number 8, the ACR. Ever since the rebooted Modern Warfare series began, fans have been eager to get an updated version of the classic ACR. This assault rifle was easily one of the best guns in the OG Modern Warfare 2 game. The accuracy, the DPS values, but surprisingly, it never had a true one-to-one return like many of the other fan favorite guns. But according to the leaks, the classic Modern Warfare 2 ACR will be returning, this time under the name MCW. Now, obviously, we don't know if this gun is going to behave like old in the new game, but if Sledgehammer is leaning heavy into the nostalgia, I think it's pretty safe to assume they're going to try to make it as close to the Modern Warfare 2 version as possible. They really want to win over the old school fans, and that would be a good way to do it. And speaking of which, this is where it gets exciting. At number 7, the ACR 6.8. The classic Modern Warfare 2 got an update in the original Modern Warfare 3 in the form of the 6.8, and the leaks are to be believed, both versions of the classic rifle will be in the new game later this year. Now, the ACR is going to be called the MCW. The 6.8 is going to be in the battle rifle category with the new in-universe name of the Sidewinder. Honestly, I would love it if we just went back to the real-world gun names for the sake of immersion, but if Activision really wants to lean into this COD universe of everything having a unique in-universe game, okay. The point is, the ACR and the ACR 6.8 will both be in Modern Warfare 3 if these leaks are correct, so hopefully there's fun to use and we can finally have that which one is actually better. And it actually makes sense. This is Modern Warfare 3. This is the last hurrah for this rebooted universe. Throw them in. At number 6, the F2000. Back in the original Modern Warfare 2, it was widely seen as one of the worst guns in the game. But that doesn't mean everybody hated it, I promise. In fact, a decent chunk of the community insists to this day that it was underrated. Some people are even crazy enough to say it was actually good. Now, I'm not going to commit to too much time to debate that with you this time, but I will say the F2000 is probably coming back later this year in the form of the Anvil B. and will likely behave very similar to the COD Vanguard version. Sledgehammer seems to be a really big fan of the weapon, which is why they managed to squeeze it into Vanguard, and since Modern Warfare 3 was developed super quickly with a limited budget, makes sense that they'd essentially reskin the Vanguard version and bring it in. So the fans of the F2000 should be happy when we get the news. I mean, those that hated it, just avoid it. At number 5, the SASS. Raise your hand if you remember this from the classic Modern Warfare 3. If you played Face-Off playlist back in the day, you probably remember this. It was a semi-auto sniper, very low recoil, huge magazine, and it could still kill with a single shot to the head. Plus, since those were the days of modded controllers, a lot of people would just sit back on the map and blast you over and over with zero consequence. According to the leaks, it's indeed returning to the game under the name KVS Terminus. So hopefully it won't be as easy to abuse this time around. And I mean, are modded controllers as much of a problem as they used to be? I don't know. You guys let me know in the comment section. At number 4, the Uzi. Now, the Uzi, it's shown up many times throughout COD history. It's had a few different behaviors. In the Golden Age COD games, the Uzi was always a fast-firing but light-hitting SMG with some hefty recoil. But in Modern Warfare 2019, it fired much slower. It hit much harder. According to the leaks, the Uzi will be in Modern Warfare 3 under the new name WSP9. But until we see it in action, we don't know what kind of Uzi it's going to be. Will it be a bullet hose? Will it be a slower, more high-risk weapon? We'll have to wait and see. But you Uzi lovers, you're probably going to be in good hands this year. Now, you machine pistol lovers. At number 3, the Modern Warfare M93 Raffica. One of the most iconic COD pistols ever. It appeared in the original Modern Warfare 2 as literally a pocket version of the M16. 3-round burst, very high rate of fire. The damage profile was almost identical to the rifle counterpart. The only difference was a smaller mag and higher recoil. Now, according to these leaks, the M93 will be in Modern Warfare 3, simply called the Raffica, which that's going to be good. Every good COD game needs a solid 3-round burst pistol, but only time will tell if this version will live up to the legacy and the hype of the original, which is a pretty hard task to do. At number 2, the Scorpion Evo. I'm a little confused by the leak, at least when it comes to the name. The Scorpion Evo was a big hit in Black Ops 2, and we know that, and in the real world. It's getting more and more popular, so it makes sense for it to appear in Modern Warfare 3, but my confusion comes from the fact that this gun actually appeared as DLC in Modern Warfare 2019 under the name the CX-9, but according to the leaks, it's going to be called the Rival 9 in Modern Warfare 3, which means the Scorpion Evo will be the first gun in COD history to appear in 3 mainline games under 3 different names. Granted, it's possible Sledgehammer changes the name before the game launches, but the main thing you need to take away from this is the fact that the fan favorite Evo will indeed be in the game and will most likely be the same bullet hose that you remember from the COD Golden Age. How many rounds per minute do you think this thing will shoot downrange? At number 1, the MSR. Now, back in the original Modern Warfare 3, this was the sniper. Fast, reliable, default scope didn't zoom in too far. It was great for quick scoping, aggressive play styles. It never returned after the classic Modern Warfare 3, but the leaks are claiming it will indeed be here this year, although we're not sure what it's going to be called. It's all but confirmed that the MSR will have a new universe game to go along with the rest of the weapon selection, even though we don't know what it's called. We've seen a number of screenshots of various leaked assets and weapon models that look very familiar. So personally, I really look forward to using the gun again. I'm hoping Sledge knows how to recapture the greatness of the original. If Modern Warfare 3 comes out and the MSR is there on launch day, go to YouTube. People will be making montages within the first hours of the servers going live. Mark my words. And there you have it. Those are 10 legacy weapons that you have a really good shot of seeing very soon. Let me know which one you're most excited for, and I'll see you guys soon.